Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Okay, we found a bit, and I sharpened it, so we're pretty well all set to go here. All I need to do is find a Allen wrench that'll fit that. There's one right there. Okay, bring it into center. Bring it down till, or bring the table up. Now bring it down. And we'll take 15 first off, just to see what happens. Oh, that's fast. Now, fly cutters are notorious for chewing up mill bits. So we're going to have a look at our bit, see what condition it's in. Yeah, look at that. Can you see it? Just chewed the hell out of it. And this is a Rex AAA too. So this is a pretty hard carbide bit. So we're just gonna resharpen and come back in and do it again. I think once we get below the fire scale, it'll be a little bit easier. And in fact, I'm thinking the next time I do whichever side, I'm going to use the smaller bit. Well, this isn't carbide, it's cobalt with carbide ends. So I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Let's take another cut here. Okay, we'll take another 15. And let's see how we do. Okay, we got this last cut made. Let me show it to you. And this is why a fly cutter really does the trick, although it puts a lot of pressure on the mill and on the bits, but that's pretty clean surface. So we're going to flip it over, and we're going to I think the better thing to do would be to come in with the smaller head, get down below the surface of the fire scale, and then put the fly cutter on to do the last cut. I mean, there's going to be a lot of back and forth with this, but at least it's going to cut. Okay, let's take 40 thousandths and see what we come up with. Yeah, if we go fairly slow, I think we got something. And then once we get rolling, maybe we speed it up a bit. Okay, we got two sides done. Now what I'm going to do is take the other block, put it in here, run this past it, and then once I get those other two sides done, I'll come back and do the fly cutter. I just want to make sure that I got under the fire scale, and I did. So we're in good shape. Let's flip this over and do it again. Okay, one last one. Well, then of course the fly cutter. Oops. Okay. All right, so we got that. Now we come back in with the fly cutter and get a nice finish. Although that's a pretty nice finish. There's the difference. I don't know. Pretty square. You know, I squared up the table, and it looks like there's an edge here, but literally it's half a thousandths, maybe. Doesn't look as pretty, but I'm not sure. Okay, we'll do one side. Fly cut one side, because the other side we're going to mill more. Okay, we're going to take 10 thousandths and see how it cleans it up. Okay. All right, well, 10 thousandths didn't quite clean it up, so I think I want to go over it again. Take another 10. We got ourselves another cut. Okay, so put these two together. I think I'm going to take it over and get rid of the burrs so I don't cut myself. Oh, I guess you can't see, can you? Okay, so here's what I have in mind. We're going to come in and take out probably about this much material in both of them. Not sure if I can get a straight line with that. Not too bad. So that'll give us this small piece of steel to intersect with each other. So basically, we'll probably come in, do a slot, another slot, another slot, of course all even. Okay, I gotta drink water. And then of course on the bottom one, the slots will be here, 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 and here. Something like that. And then we bring them together, flip this upside down and bring it together as a, and once it comes together, drill a hole down through the center of it, and then we've got a pivot. So maybe this is going to want to be a little bit further down, and this, no, we've got it just the wrong way. That and that. Okay, now we come in and bring it down to about 3/8. So something about like that. Then drill the hole right in the center and put as you can tell, we've got a whiner kitty. So that is for another day, because I'm going to go down to the house and have a little lunch. We will slice this off at some time in the near future. Well, here we are again. It's another Saturday, and I get to play a little bit more. So we're going back to this angle plate that I'm building. And so Jason came in yesterday or the day before and TIG welded this little addition onto it, which I think is going to be better than cutting down into the plate and making the plate thinner. So it's going to give us more room. So what we did is went in and beveled this block here, and so then he welded it. And you know, you got to look at that. This guy's getting really good at TIG welding. He's been practicing now, what, about 6 months. So it's looking good. Anyhow, so he welded this side and welded the back side. Now what we want to do is come in, and first thing is we're gonna grind this TIG weld, or not grind, but cut this TIG weld back to make a perfectly 90-degree surface here. And then we'll come in and cut some slots. Now I've been thinking about this for all week. Let me get a pen. And I think the real way to do it is to make a slot fairly narrow here, like that, and then right next to it a slot, and then a boss to hold the pin nice and secure, and then the same thing on this side. Something like about that. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Oh, no, don't get rid of that. Get rid of that. So, and what that's going to do is give us a little tag of metal that we can clamp, and that will come up against this and create pressure. So I'm not sure if that'll work or not, but at the moment I'm thinking it will. As we get further in, we may decide to do something else. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and square up this to this, and square up the top, and also cut this down to, eventually cut this down so that it's pretty square both directions. Not cut it out, but cut it down. We've got a little bit of cutting to do, and hang in there with me. We're gonna have some fun. There we go. And we know that this vise is square to the table and the table is square to the head. So we should be able to come in here and square that up without any problem. First we want to turn the right direction. There we go. I'm going to try these new light bulbs out, see how they work. I think that's not bad. Let's find out where 0 is. Right there. And we'll come back down 5 thousandths. All right, let's see how that goes. I'm thinking we're not going to have enough room. This head is out pretty far because during the week we had to put the horizontal cutter in. Okay, so we're going to bring the head back. All right, that's better. Okay, we've got our whole edge squared up. Now what we don't have, we've got just a little bit of a rise in the bottom cut. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop it 5 thousandths, and then we're going to do a climb cut coming this way, and that'll clean that up a little bit. So the climb cut is going to be, let me zero everything out. We'll just take 3 thousandths on the climb cut, and we'll take 3 thousandths further down. Okay, ready? Alright, we just got rid of all the little razor blades, and we hit that baby just about perfect. Okay, so that looks good. Now I want to come around the back side and go ahead and mill off the back side too.